Hi guys, my name is Nonima Tikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about the top political corruption scandals in South Africa. Top corruption scandals in South Africa. In fact, major political corruption scandals in South Africa. That's what we are talking about on this video. Before we do anything, guys, please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment, and most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on my channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you will be supporting this channel financially and in numbers. Thank you so much. Here is the list of top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's the top 8, ne? Yes, top 8. Top 9. I think it's the top 10. Top 10. Top 10. Yes, let's get into this. Number 1, the scandal number 1, state capture Zondo Commission. Jacob Zuma, the Gupta family, various government and state-owned enterprise officials, procurement contractors. That's the scandal. What happened? A large-scale misuse of power, influence, and tenders during the Zuma presidency, 2009 to 2018. The Guptas were alleged to have an undue influence over appointments and contracts. The Zondo Commission 2018 to 2022 investigated these allegations. Consequences revealed deep corruption across many government departments led to many recommendations. So some prosecutions. By 2025, only a few convictions, though many investigations, billions in misused funds, huge loss of public trust. In 2025, we are still suffering that, Kesan. We are still suffering that, but we are coming to that. The second scandal, the arms deal, late 1990s, early 2000s. Jacob Zuma, then Deputy President, Shabik Sheikh, various international arms manufacturers, BAE, Thales, etc., and intermediaries, government officials. What happened? It's the procurement of military equipment in 1999 of 30 billion. Later amounts cited higher. There were allegations of bribery, overpricing, and favoritism in how contracts were awarded. Consequences on that situation: deep political consequences, reputational damage, legal cases, e.g. Shabik Sheikh trial, ongoing public anger, parts of the deal still investigated, commissions convened, and reports delayed or contested. The third one, Bosasa scandal. You remember the Bosasa scandal. Bosasa, a company supplying services to the state, government, ministers, civil servants, prosecutors. What happened? Bosasa allegedly bribed many government officials, ministers, prosecutors, etc., to secure contracts to avoid investigation. Whistleblower Angelo Agree's testimony gave detailed accounts of payments over many years. Do you remember Agrees? The scandal featured heavily in the Zondo Commission. It had legal and political fallouts, heightened calls for accountability. That's all that happened. Fourth scandal, Nkandla scandal. Nkandla, Jacob Zuma. It's the Jacob Zuma Public Protector Tulima Donsela National Treasury situation. Do you remember that? What happened? Use of state funds to make security upgrades to Zuma's private home, Nkandla, many of which were seen as non-essential: fire pool, amphitheater, cattle enclosure, etc., found that Zuma benefited unduly. What happened? What are consequences? Constitutional Court ordered Zuma to repay some of the money, was a major political embarrassment, undermined trust in government oversight. Shabik Sheikh trial, Shabik Sheikh and Jacob Zuma and others. What happened? Sheikh was found guilty of corruption and fraud in his dealings with Zuma, writing off Zuma's loans, bribery from arms companies, etc. Consequences on this: implicated Zuma and affected high political career. affected his high political career. He was removed from deputy president role, etc. Set legal precedents. And that's number 5, ne? Yeah, 2, 4. That's number 6. Farmgate scandal. President Cyril Ramaphosa, former spy chief Arthur Fraser, and others. What happened? A theft at Ramaphosa's game farm in 2020 of foreign currency and allegations about whether the funds were declared, whether the affair was properly managed, whether there was a conflict of interest, sparked a large political controversy. Major political, the outcomes, major political embarrassment threatened Ramaphosa's leadership, damaged perceptions about transparency. Though some investigations cleared him of wrongdoing in certain respects, it remains a sensitive issue up to now. It's still in court. Travelgate, that's number 7. Members of parliament, travel agencies, parliament officials. What happened? MPs and travel agents colluded in misusing travel vouchers for fictitious travel. MPs billed parliament for travel that didn't occur or that was misused. Outcome, many MPs implicated, damaged public trust in elected representatives, forced parliamentary reforms. No arrest? Number 8, Meldagate, information scandal, Infogate, apartheid government, Department of Information, Prime Minister at the time, media houses. What happened? Government secretly used defense budget funds to run propaganda, media manipulation, lobbying abroad, purchased media outlets, etc., a secret slush fund. Outcomes, one of the major apartheid times scandals exposed how state resources were used for propaganda, led to political fallout domestically and in foreign relations. And then the number 9, Gupta Gate. It's worth to be mentioned. Okay, not to be noteworthy, to be a scandal. Okay. Gupta Gate focuses on the Gupta's family influence over state affairs, appointments, business deals, etc., especially during Zuma's presidency, part of the broader state capture suite. Last but not least, number 10, Yengeni's 6 million arms deal bribe. MP Tony Yengeni was alleged to have signed a 6 million bribe agreement with arms bidder Thaina Scrap when he was chair of the Parliamentary Defense Committee. Those are the things that are scandalous that have happened in South Africa, guys. Top 10 scandals that have happened, politically scandals that have happened in South Africa. What are your thoughts when it comes to this? Why am I doing this today? I'm doing this because I'm thinking there's a lot of things that are happening now in 2025, and they look like the same things that happened back in the 90s, back in the early 2000s, up until now. So what's happening right now, it's not something new. We shouldn't be surprised. We shouldn't be surprised. This is not something new. It happens every now and then in this country. Okay? So it happens. Now we're going to do another video where we talk about other issues of importance like top whatever. I'm going to do something about that too. Anyway, I want to hear your comments. Do you think that South Africa will ever get rid of corruption? Do you think that South Africa will ever get rid of political interference? Do you think South Africa will ever never be a state mafia? Do you think that South Africa will ever never suffer from all these ills, social ills that are happening? Because all these social ills that are counted in SA, it sounds or looks as if they are all a result of things that have to do with politics. Politicians are always somehow, somewhere are involved in these things. So, as a South African currently in 2025 in October on the 16th, Do you think that these things are going to just not be there? What are your thoughts when it comes to this? Because, wow, this is our SA and things are not looking good at all. Things are not looking good at all. What are your thoughts? Let's talk with comment section. I want to hear your views. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.